Welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of a Nigerian Woman. My name is Fagbeja, and today I'll be reading Anike's story as told by her granddaughter Shewa. I got married at the age of 19. I was given by my father to one of the wealthiest men in our hometown at the time. My father was trying to forge a business alliance with him, and he expressed an interest in me, his youngest daughter. I didn't mind the marriage. In my day, the important thing was that a man be able to take good care of you, and this man loved me and had the means to take good care of me. He was also well known in our town for being a kind-hearted philanthropist. I felt lucky to be his wife. He had 6 children from his 2 other wives, all of them female, and the firstborn was only about 4 years younger than I was. When I got into my new home, I found that the 2 older wives were friendly and eager to draw me into their circle. I was grateful because it made my adjustment easier. My husband did not hide the fact that I was his favorite, and he doted on me and gave me everything I wanted. The older wives used me to table their requests before him because they knew that he would never refuse me anything I asked. I cooperated with them, and we were all happy. However, 2 years into my marriage, I was still not pregnant. My husband was worried. He had expressed his hope that I would be the mother of his boys, but he was more concerned for me, and I was not happy at all. He decided that we go to the hospital to see his doctor, but to shield me emotionally, we agreed not to mention to the other wives. He was so protective of me. We made the journey from Ilaro to Abeokuta to see the doctor, who ran a few tests and said he would let us know in a few weeks. About 2 weeks after we went to the hospital, my husband came home and said he had got the results. However, he called all 3 of us, his wives, to break the news. The doctor had told him that he was unable to father any children. He said it could not be because each of his wives had given birth to children in less than 2 years of being married to him. Even the doctor was surprised at the results because he had been the family doctor for the last 18 years, but he was certain of the results and asked him to have blood tests done to ascertain the children's paternity. The older wives looked at each other and went on their knees. It was the first wife who spoke. When she got married and was not pregnant within 6 months, she went to see a spiritualist who told her that she could never have children with her husband because he could not father any child. She decided to take matters into her own hands by finding a young man who could father her children in return for a handsome payment. She had 2 children when the second wife came in, and when she realized that they had quickly become good friends, she told her about the arrangement, and they engaged the same boy to have more children with him. Before engaging him the second time, they made him take an oath never to reveal the secret. When I came in, they noticed how much our husband doted over me and were afraid to bring me into the arrangement because they thought I would confess to him because of our closeness. Our husband was crushed, to say the least. He was so angry about the deceit, but he was too ashamed for the secret to be revealed. The problem now was how to handle my issue because I was too young to be confined to childlessness. He decided to let me go. I felt bad for him because he was such a good man. However, I could not imagine living the rest of my life without children. I also wanted to protect his secret because he had been so good to me. He gave me many gifts and a lot of money and let me return to my parents. He also paid for me to go to school of nursing, which had been my dream. I met with my new husband during this time, and that was how I came to have my 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. Shewa is the daughter of Anike's 3rd son. What do you think about Anike's story? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you haven't done so already, so you never miss any of my stories.